Hi guys, Sherry here from No Fucks Given Crew. I thought I would do another reading for you. So my twin told me to take it up a notch, so the only thing that I can think of to do is do a masculine and feminine reading. So I'm shuffling the cards. Okay, so I'm going to do it a little differently today. I'll show you the spread once I have them laid out, but I'm just going to pull the cards first. Okay, so first card for the masculine is going to be the relationship card. Yeah! So that was harmony. Next is what you're resisting, I think. Emotional withdrawal. This is a message from your higher self. Shadow. This is a past position. Material and spiritual prosperity. And your present position. Discontent and boredom. This is a future position. Obstacles. Seems to be a theme. Heartache and loss for a message from the universe. Destiny for what surrounds you. And last card for the male. Foundation and achievements for what you fear. Okay, so that's the male spread. So that was John Holland, Psychic Tarot. And for the female, I'm going to use the Enchanted Map by Baron Reed. Oops. I guess I don't have to shuffle them. Alright, so message about how you feel about the relationship. Encouragement. Okay, I read reversals, so I need to be careful about this. Okay, for what you're resisting. Listening. Message from your higher self. Education in reverse. Past position. Unexpected visitor. For your present position, magical map shifter. And your future position, moonlight. Wow, we got the moon twice. It's a message from the universe, spirit of place. And what surrounds you. Solitude in reverse. And last card, what you fear. Metamorphosis. All right, I'll have a look at them and get back to you. So I've had time to reflect on the cards. This is the female side, and this is the masculine side. So what I can see right off the bat is that the female aspect is in a state of not knowing. She's searching for answers, which she will get in the future. She's also afraid of a transformation, and there's a disconnect that's causing a feeling of loneliness, and she's trying to find her power. The male aspect is disconnected. He needs to make a decision about a relationship, and he needs to face his fears and cross that bridge in the future. So destiny is calling him. There's a sense of knocking at the door, and this knocking actually shows up in the past position for the female. Okay, so I think we'll start with the masculine side. The first card here at the center position, so this is the present position. This is disconnect and boredom. So if you look in the past position, it's almost like he's standing at the same rail. In the past, he's looking back at everything he's accomplished, but presently he's turned his back, and he's now focusing on the negative or dark aspects of his life. So this card speaks of being bored, discontented. You feel like things aren't changing fast enough. There could also be a relationship that is draining you energetically as well. So that's his main focus. If you look at his relationship and love card, it is the Lovers. So this is number 6, Major Arcana. So this is how he views a relationship. Hold on, I just got to adjust myself here. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is how he views a relationship, as a spiritual union. So look at the way they're looking at each other's eyes. You know, there's a equal exchange. There's a growth. There's a loving energy. The heart chakra is lit up. So this card talks about choices as well. So a decision needs to be made about this relationship and where to take it. So there's all of these cards here basically are talking about how he can move forward. So what he's resisting is the 8 of Cups. So this is about withdrawing, moving on, moving away from negative energy to focus on yourself and to basically start a new life, to move on. So it's in his resisting position. So this is something that he needs to do. His message from his higher self is Major Arcana, and this is the Moon. So there's a moon over here as well, but in this John Holland deck, he speaks of your shadow self, looking at yourself, in dealing with all those things that you've been avoiding in the past, and meeting them head on with courage and walking through that barrier. So in his past position is the 6 of Pentacles, and so this speaks of peace and harmony. And it also speaks about being open and receiving. So you set up this karmic cycle, right? So when you give, you also receive. There's that void that needs to be filled by spirit. So it's almost like he's looking at the past, at this relationship, and feeling abundant about it in the past. Presently, he's not sure what to do. He wants to embrace this relationship, but something needs to be released first. He needs to deal with the shadow aspect. So in the future position, we got obstacles and challenges. So this is about a power struggle. It's about making your light shine as well. But in this reading, what I'm seeing is, as he turned around, he's now faced with these obstacles in the future. So in order to move past the obstacles, he has to face his shadow self, so he has to walk through that barrier. So this has a very similar reading or tone as the twin flame reading as well, so you might want to check that out. The story seems to be continuing because in his message from the universe, here's the feminine. She showed up again, so she's waiting on the other side of that precipice for you to pass, to walk through. But this card also talks about dealing with heartache and releasing your past as well. So it's, you've got to use all of your strength and willpower to get through this difficult period. So the energy that is surrounding him is destiny, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. And this card talks about what you reap, you sow, and so does this card. It's all about opportunity knocking at your door, and if you're not paying attention, then you're going to miss it. So you're being rewarded for all of your past efforts. So basically, this is a karmic card. It says that you've done all the hard work, and now it's time for you to be rewarded. So that's the energy that's surrounding you, Major Arcana. And what you fear is being rewarded. So this is the payoff card. You've done all the work, and now Spirit wants to reward you for it. So this is the Four of Wands. This talks about, peaceful existence, harmony, reaping what you sow. Could indicate buying a new home or property, or could even indicate marriage. And it's the Four of Wands, so that's the 11:11 thing as well. So this is a fear that he has. So destiny is knocking at his door. And there is a sense of things not happening fast enough. And he fears that if it doesn't happen fast enough, he's not going to be able to have this foundation or feel the sense of prosperity. So Spirit is basically telling you need to deal with these shadow aspects, detach, and look at, go within and open your heart. This is about opening your heart, using your heart to guide you. This is about opening your mind, healing your heart, opening your heart, opening your heart. If you read all the descriptions, that's basically what it's saying. It's time to open up so that you can move forward. Otherwise, you're going to continue to be in this stagnant, unmoving pattern. Okay, so for the female aspect, we have at the center, we got Magical Map Shifter. So this is all about looking at the people in your life and realizing how important they are, all of the contributions that they've made in your journey, how they've helped you grow. So she's doing a lot of reflecting, and her relationship and love card is encouragement. So this is the last card in the deck, and this is the universe giving you encouragement to move forward. Basically, the universe is saying that you're on the right path and to continue to go, to step into your power. So what you're resisting is listening. And this is all about using your heart to listen instead of your ears. There's a sense that she's looking for a deeper understanding when it comes to the people in her life. Open your heart and listen. So be awake and aware as well. So the education card in reverse is talking about not having enough information, just skimming the surface. So her higher self is telling her that she needs to know more about a situation, and in the future she will get that. So in this deck, the moon card refers to tapping into that, into your intuition and your psychic abilities. So she will have the answers in the future. What was in the past was this, it's almost similar to the Wheel of Fortune. It talks about expect the unexpected. So it's a paradigm shift. It's something drastic has happened in the past, and it's causing you to reflect. And you feel like you don't have enough answers just yet. And it would have probably something to do with this solitude card that is in reverse. So this is an excess of solitude. So it's hiding out. It's not dealing with your problems. It's detaching yourself to the point where you're lonely. So it seems like the energy is coming from here, because this is what's surrounding her, and that's what's causing all of this unknowing and confusion. And what she fears is metamorphosis. So this is a major change. It's, part of you has to die in order for you to be reborn. And so she's afraid of going through this process because she doesn't know what her future, where her future lies. So she's not sure if she wants to go through that. And the message from the universe is your power comes from authenticity. So the question, the answer to your question underlines the, I can never remember how they say that, but basically if your question is about a struggle, then you're supposed to let go of control. If your question is about love, then you're supposed to embody love, not yearn for it. So being true to yourself, being authentic and true to yourself is the power, where you get your power from. So it looks to me like somebody needs to make some decisions about their future and take that step. Deal with your shadow aspects and release those things that are draining you. And then destiny is calling, it's knocking on the door, and you will be rewarded for it. You will have that happy ending. And your love is waiting for you on the other side. And for the female, you need to go within and use your intuition. Listen to your heart. What is it telling you? And there you will find the answers. Look at the people in your life and, really discern whether or not they are helping you or hindering you. It's kind of similar to this card up here. Are they draining energy from you, or are they helping you grow as a person? So I think that's about all that I'm seeing here right now. So yeah, this is the first time I'm kind of doing this spread for you, so hopefully it made some sense and hopefully it helped somebody out there. Cheers.